Hello everyone, my name is Jia Xian. Today I would like to share my practical experience at the Johor Bahru High Court. Um, this was my very first time entering the court as part of the legal environment. During the practical, I went to the both Civil High Court and the Criminal High Court, and so I will be sharing my personal experience and feelings there. In my first 2 weeks, I spent my time at the Civil High Court in Menara's MMC Cycle Court. And I started off by reading crossbar cases like divorce, land acquisition, probate, and legal costs. It was very different from just reading cases in class because they were the actual documents used in real disputes like affidavit and written submissions. I also had the chance to attend family law hearings before Yang Arif Wan Wong Miling. The case involved divorce, custody, and the division of property, matrimonial property. I noticed that the court schedule was really tight, where many cases were heard in one morning. I also saw courtroom etiquette for the first time, like bowing to the judge after entering the courtroom and before leaving. At first, I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect at the court, but I also feel so fresh and curious and at there. Beside that, reading actual case files give me a sense of what lawyers really draft and submit, and attending hearings gave me an insight into how judges, lawyers, and interpreters interact. From these experiences, I realized that civil practice requires more than just knowledge of law. It also demands patience, professionalism, and adaptability. I noticed that judges have different working styles. So lawyers must be flexible to present cases in ways that match each judge's expectations. And reading full judgments also taught me that staying focused for long periods is important, something that will be very crucial if I enter legal practice later on. Looking forward, I want to expose myself to many more areas of civil laws beyond family law, especially probate and commercial law. By broadening my knowledge, I think I will be more adaptable, flexible, and ready in the future. Okay, now let's talk about my experience at the Criminal High Court. So, in the following weeks, for the last 2 weeks, I was placed at the Criminal High Court, which is located in the court complex, and I had a very different experience there. I attended hearing involving serious offences like drug trafficking. I actually also went to the subordinate court to have a look, and one of the most memorable moments or case was observing a rape trial in the session court. It was very sensitive and emotional. And for the first time, I saw a witness testifying while a board was used to block her view of the accused. Beside that, I also saw a very powerful and impressive cross-examination in the drug trafficking case, where the defense counsel presented strong evidence and challenged the prosecution's case. The defense lawyer is Dato Sivinandans, who is quite famous defense lawyer, criminal defense lawyer in Malaysia. After that, I also had the chance to visit the lockup with my fellow interns, friends. The male cell was really overcrowded, and while the female cell was almost empty, with no more than 10 inside the cell. It was uncomfortable and even a bit frightening, but it gave me a new perspective on criminal procedure regarding how the accused persons was managed and kept. before trial. And these moments left a deep impression on me. And watching skills advocates made me feel inspired, but at the same time, being the lockout made me feel so uneasy and so reflective about the human realities behind criminal cases. I also valued that the change to discuss cases with my peers interns afterwards, because it helped me hear different perspectives and share my own. From these experiences, I learned that criminal practice requires not only knowledge but also emotional strength, attention to detail, and confidence in advocacy. I saw how preparation and strategy can make a huge difference in trials, especially during cross-examination. And I also realized that behind every case there are human lives involved, both victims and accused. Moving forwards, I plan to keep improving my communication skills, and I will also continue to read books, judgment about litigation, because I believe these lessons will prepare me better if I enter practice in the future. In conclusion, my practicum at the Johor Bahru High Court was more than just an academic exercise. It gave me new knowledge, the real-world insights, and personal growth. I learned how to adapt to the new environment, to be patient, to communicate better, and to respect the discipline of the courtroom. For my future, I will continue reading, observing, and reflecting. Most importantly, I will remember the feedback from my supervisor, Jia Xian, and work on my witnesses. This practicum has made me believe that there is so much to learn in both civil and criminal law, and I will use the lessons in my academics and practice in the future. Thank you for lending me your ears. Thank you.